Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stalker Online. We have a couple quests to complete. Yeah, we're gonna get through this opening section of the world, and then we'll start exploring the main part of the world. So here we are in Lesnaya. Kind of taking a minute to load, isn't it? But we got some quests to do to get out of here. So I need to kill 3 rats in the barn. This is big, people. I don't think you understand how big being able to melee is. When I played this tutorial the first time, if you ran out of bullets, you just couldn't kill anything. Or anybody. You just got hosed. So, being able to attack stuff with your knife, being able to do a melee attack, that's a big deal. This is like progress in the right direction. Finally, some quality of life improvements for this game. So we're gonna follow the marker here and kill some rats. The rat hole. They could have, like... Oh, I guess they did gap them out, huh? That's not the only one I gotta do, is it? That's what you get. Give me all your money. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, here he comes. Here it comes. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Oh, that's what you get. Is there, I can't harvest them or nothing? Alright. They're all in here playing poker. I had to break up this illegal gambling operation. Oh, here they go. Here they go, some guards outside. Yeah, you think you and your friends are so smart, huh? You think you're so smart? I'll stab you. I'll stop chewing on my big toe. Oh, I missed. Oh, there we go. Hey, dead men tell no tales. Good thing I'm gonna cut yours off as soon as I have the energy for it. What a ridiculous quest. The rats are armed. Gadzooks. I gotta get out of here. Oh, here we go. See you later, friends.
Huh? T?
Great. I think you've finally come to your senses now, and don't think that everything that is happening is some kind of bad dream. We can move on. According to our agreements with Sharon, before we let newbies like you go free, we need to teach them the basics of survival. Well, so that you don't die as soon as you find yourself outside the perimeter. We'll have to torment you a little longer, sorry. That's good. Let's start with the hard stuff. You'll back up your words with action, so to speak. So, your first task will be to pack the bandage yourself. Or rather, you need to sterilize fabric with hydrogen peroxide, and only then pack it into the bandage. We have a lot of old clothes left over from the constant flow of newbies like yourself, so you can basically take some and tear it into fabric. You'll have to buy the peroxide from our wonderful doctor. Sorry. Deal. By the way, I have to give you a reward for helping with the rats. Here, take some ammo, some money for the first few weeks, and a flask. You can fill it up by the well nearby. The water is clean, unlike in many places here. $40 rounds. What a deal. Messed my knife up though. Alright. No more stabbing. To make sterile tissue, I need to treat several rags with peroxide. Iliuk said that the necessary components can be bought from Yazanetsky. Oh, you know what? This is nice that they give you a flask. This is some stuff that you actually wouldn't get for a long time. Outside of the tutorial. The fact that I have 10,000 rubles in a soldier's flask right now, pretty good. I thought that looked familiar.
Здорово. Ну, пока.
А, это ты?
Yes, of course, but keep in mind that unlike treatment, any medicine will cost you money. You don't have much money now, as I see. Look, you're walking around in rags and practically unarmed. I'm in a good mood today, so I give you some advice. If you want to survive here, save money. I don't know why he's Italian. Wait. So this is how they teach you the... Okay.
До свидания.
Excuse me. Did you think that since there is no law enforcement agencies or other authorities here, anyone will sell you anything? People in the zone are just the same as everywhere else. They have their own rules. And if you want to cooperate with someone here, you need to know these rules. Don't you have enough money? Don't get me wrong, but I have an idea of what makes kind of nonsense you'll waste valuable resources on. I already invest a lot in treating the locals. So in order to make ends meet, I can't just squander the available supplies. I don't know how these things are where you come from, but here we have a shortage of quality drugs. And not only them, actually. I just need to sterilize fabric. Oh, I know. You are not the first rookie stalker in history. Let's get down to business. I grow medicinal herbs opposite the infirmary. They are especially needed at times like these, when we have another delay in medical supplies. So please, spend at least a couple minutes of your precious time on the first very important thing in your life. Ooh, some wood. I can make a fire. Collecting the herb. Oh, that's it. Growing that good herb. Alright.
Здорово. Ну, пока.
А, ты!
You tore it with your hands. Jeez, you should have used tools. Okay, it's my own fault. I didn't explain what to do. It'll do. Now you can buy peroxide, but no more than one piece. When you get the chance to leave the village, you can collect herbs outside and bring them to me. Just be careful. Wild herbs can be collected by hand, but it doesn't mean I'll accept any torn bits. Haha. It's literally the only thing.
До встречи.
Yeah! I cut up my pants. This might actually help with the revolver. And then the crafting is P. Ah. I don't want to tear up this tank top they gave me. Nice. What, was it different now? Is that different from bandages? It is. Okay, it's still a crafting ingredient. I was gonna say, like, is this the replacement for bandages? That's crazy. It's time to tell Iliac I won't immediately die. Some wood. Pro tip, when there's something on the ground, it's much faster to walk up, stand over it, and hit the Z button than it is to actually hit F and select to pick it up.
Huh? T.
Well, my good man, how are things going? Remember, hard in training, easy in battle. Now at least you won't bleed to death from the first wound and die in the forest. That's just how it is. Now answer me this question. What is the most important survival skill in the wild? Well, besides finding clean water. Right. There may be many long, grueling marches outside of Zelenogorsk, so you should always have a campfire starter kit on hand, so you can rest by the fire, cook some food, and wait for your tired feel to stop hurting. You're a quick learner, my friend. You can get some firewood from my... I misread that word. I misread that so fast. Woodpile. There should be a space there. That's right, I put antidote there. That's my hotkey for antidote. Well, as they say, I taught you everything I knew. It's time to hand you over to some other people. You need to talk to a specialist in the Stalker craft, so to speak. No, of course not. Only with those who want to survive in the zone longer. Well, you need to meet Ostap. He's a former veteran stalker. Now he runs his own workshop, does various repairs there, and trades artifacts. He'll explain to you in more detail about the zone-specific tricks, anomalies, artifacts, and how we get along with all this stuff here. Ostap will tell you all the details. He's known him even longer than I have. Once upon a time, Sharon brought him to the zone like you. A nice little cabinet right there.
Слушаю. Чего надобно?
Oh, it's good to see your new face. Nice to meet you. Of course. Just answer me this question first. Who is a real stalker? I've been thinking about this question a lot since I came here and have come to nothing. Perhaps that is why I've stopped wandering the zone. For what it's worth, you will have to find the answers to most of the questions yourself. But that doesn't mean I didn't learn anything while I was in your place. For example, to become a real stalker, you need to spend a lot of time in the zone. And in order to spend a lot of time in the zone, you need to be able to survive here. That is, understand the local peculiarities. Let's start with the main thing. Anomalies. What do you know about them? On the way here, huh? Then you've already got the gist. A sort of local apocalypse. In order to see which, first you have to throw something at it or face it yourself. I guess you already figured out that the second option is best avoided? Excellent. You have to understand anomalies are not just sophisticated deadly traps. Anomalies produce artifacts. They are amazing objects of various bizarre shapes and sizes. Artifacts can have all kinds of properties. Some of them heal, others can hurt. Artifacts can give energy and take it away. These are just the simplest examples. There are also artifacts the true properties of which are still unknown. Hey, I know that look. You can always get good money for good artifacts in the zone. That's why many stalkers are obsessed with hunting for new and rare ones. At first, they're driven by the thirst for profit, then it develops into a purely sporting interest. They live for the thrill. So meaningless, but so tempting, don't you think? Yes, I once thought so too. Okay, let's continue. Artifacts are obtained using this little box that a very smart man once made. Keep your hands off the thing. You can look, but you can't touch. You see a device. You see a device that resembles a small handheld computer with a screen and keyboard. This device is called the magnetic grip device, or the MGD. It allows you to interact with the field, most anomalies, and remotely extract artifacts from them. If you're going to be a real stalker, you should get one of these. I was waiting for this question. I can't just give you such a valuable device, but I have a business proposition. After you talk to me, you only have to see our local security chief, Klensky, and he will give you access outside the village. I would like you to collect some lost, so to speak, MGDs. Several of our rookie colleagues have not been in touch for a long time, and most likely... Anyway, there's a slim chance of their return. Why let it go to waste? The rules here are, if you don't take it, somebody else will. This way good people will get it, right? It's a deal. I've marked the places to search for the MGD on your map. Now you can go check in with Klensky.
До встречи.
Damn, this map's still loading? It's really thinking about it.
Приветствую.
Hello, kid. Well, will you salute the old commander? I see, so you don't respect me. You don't salute unless you're wearing a hat. I got you, kid, didn't I? Okay, don't take it personally. I'm just joking. We're having fun here, the best we can, kid. It would be really sad without jokes, agreed? Oh, and excuse me for the kid, too. That's just what I call everyone new here. Oh, that's great. By the way, why did you come? I doubt that you came to see an elderly mercenary. Ah, I know. You probably want to go out and see the world. There. You've probably been told now how dangerous it is outside. I advise you not to take this lightly. This is not a civilian life, damn it. Not at all. You're pretty cocky. Over the years I've spent here, I've seen enough guys like you. Oh well, the zone will take its toll on you. You know what? I think you should get a taste of the action, so to speak. I got guys just outside the checkpoints wasting their lives. Go and check on them. You'll get some combat experience at the same time. You really need it now. I'll mark it on your map. By the way, it's nice meeting you, and good luck.
Ну, пока. Приветствую. До встречи.
Now we get to run a lot. What joy. At least it's much prettier to look at. This area, the station is way more developed than it was in the past. Whoa. That texture for the SKS was a little weird.
Приветствую. Чего надо?
Look is here. Good morning. What is it? Ah, big boss. Well, tell him everything's fine here. Oh, I mean, everything's under control. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you before. I don't remember your face. And since you're new, I simply have to hear the story of the great Stalker. The greatest in these parts. I'm not going to tell you just like that. Are you a total newbie or something? How do you tell good stories? That's right, with a drink or two. So come on, run to this place quickly. I stashed a bottle away for such an occasion. Well, when you get back, I'll tell you everything. Oh, it's not far. It's in the forest nearby. Under a bush, near a bare pine tree. Make a quick run back.
Ладно, двигай давай.
Jesus Christ. Scared the piss out of me. Don't.
Не проходи мимо. Ну, пока.
Look who's here. Good morning. What is it? So what happened to it? Did you find it? Did you bring it? Hey, why is this bottle almost empty? Did you drink it all the way? Come on! Let me smell your breath. Really? Humanoid? A Sleeven or something? Are you doing this too? This is not the first time Stalkers bring me a half bottle of my stash. Then they say that a Sleeven drank all of it. Oh, come on, calm down, buddy. Okay, I'll trust you. So I've got some booze. You know what's missing? Not quite. For a good story, all that's missing is a snack to go with the booze. Come on, hurry up, start cooking. Don't look at me like that. I'm on duty. I can't be distracted. And you're definitely not busy right now. Anyway, look, we're alone here. No bazaars, no market. So here's what I suggest. Light a fire somewhere nearby and fry us some meat. What if? You don't think I'm some kind of drunk, do you? Make a fire, fry the meat. Don't think I'll send you running for meat. It's all here already. I just happen to have 3 pieces. Fry them well. When you're done, we'll begin.
До встречи. Приветствую. Чего надобно?
Look who's here. Good morning. What is it? Is it ready yet? Take it easy, Stalker. This isn't just my story. This is the story about a legendary stalker who once rolled up and freed the local lands from all of the evil and filth. Okay, calm down. So the meat is cooked pretty well. It's a pity there isn't as much left in the bottle as I'd like, but of course it's not enough for two. But what can you do? Okay, I promised you a story. I'll tell you a story. It all started a long time ago. At first it was quiet and peaceful, almost like now, but more quieter and more peaceful. Life went on as usual. Then it started. Catastrophe, mutants, anomalies, the zone. Let's have a drink? So, don't forget about the meat. When the zone came, there was such a mess. You can't even imagine. It was terrible. Screams, howls, roars everywhere. They say that many were torn apart by the anomalies. And those who weren't torn apart, the mutants got them and tore them apart. Blood flowed like a river. And that's putting it mildly. Of course, there were evacuations, there was cleanup operations, but at some point, these places became empty. Well, people lived at the station. They serviced it. The watchman, for example, he refused to leave. He said he lived there and will live there. And his buddy, let's have a drink? Oh, the meat. So, his buddy, what was his name? Kokegorov. That's right, it slipped my mind. So his buddy Kokegorov stayed with the watchman out of old friendship. Big man. No, they aren't stalkers. Definitely not the great ones. No, he appeared here just shortly after the mass evacuation. It was impossible to live here. Everybody had left, and it was impossible for him to live there. And he came here. He couldn't live among mutants. He started wiping them out. Well, I don't know if he did it with his bare hands or not. I didn't see him. There were no people who saw him, except maybe the rotting corpses of those he killed. So, brother-in-law, that was his name. Brother-in-law slaughtered all the evil beasts. Then this place became clean and peaceful, quiet. People started coming here. Not like before, but let's have a drink. Oof. I should have sent you to Iliad to buy some snacks. I feel like this won't be enough. Oh, so people came here, settled down. Iliad came, and brother-in-law, he disappeared. Can you imagine? They say, oh damn, yeah. They say he's such a good hunter that he killed them all. Oh, it was quite a massacre. And those creatures, they didn't come here anymore. He scared them off. That's not all. Before he disappeared, he lived in a house in a swamp, imagine, and then he left. They say he went to cleanse the zone of mutants. At least the locals believed it. And his house in the trees, brother-in-law's house, suddenly went up into the air, and it hung there. It's still hanging. If you pass by, you'll see it. So he disappeared, and the house went up in the air. There's this guy. I talked to him before you. He thinks that the zone took him. The zone took him into its hands, the brother-in-law, and his house as a warning to everybody. Now, who the hell knows? Go ahead and ask him. How should I know? In any case, there's more informed than me. Okay, I'm yapping away. I need to guard the post, or I'll get in trouble with Kalensky. Don't just blab about us drinking here, okay? Bye.
Ладно, двигай давай.
Interesting. I feel like I learned nothing from that. Except not really. I kind of know what they're talking about. Only because I've been further along in the game. I guess they're trying to tie in the swamp to like the beginning of the plot. I don't know. I don't have great answers here. Here's our next outpost. Yeah, get him.
Приветствую. Тебе что-то нужно?
Who are you? Why are you here? Why doesn't he come here himself if he watches my every step? Ah, so that's what it is. Well, look then. It's pretty quiet here. But only for now. If you walk away to the gorges, for example, they'll quickly tear you to pieces. No, it's the dogs. Packs of wild dogs. Mad, insane, angry dogs. After the catastrophe, they tried to kill domestic dogs, so that the zone wouldn't touch them, wouldn't turn them into monsters. But you can't keep track of them all. And then something happened that couldn't be helped. They united into packs. They were exposed to a lot. The influence of the zone, the inhumanity of people around them, the attacks of mutants, and so they went wild. For generations they resisted. They changed. Now we have what we have. Packs of wild, embittered, rabid dogs. Do you think we didn't try to shoot them? They were hiding during the catastrophe too. They survived. And they're still hiding. No matter how hard we try, we can't kill them all. So we have to defend ourselves and gradually reduce the existing population. Oh, by the way, Klensky sent you to do some shooting, right? Then go ahead. Go to the gorges and shoot some unfortunate dogs. Don't even think of fooling me. Bring me a few dog tails as proof that the job is done.
Увидимся.
I hate dogs in this game, dude. Dogs in this game are the worst. He literally shot the dogs and did the job for me, too. You see that? What's up? Did you shoot all the dogs? Yeah, so? You did a bit of shooting? That's just the tip of the iceberg. I heard that further on, somewhere closer to Pripyat, there are dogs so mutated. They shoot stalkers with needles. Can you imagine? But I don't get to go there. The local dogs are enough for me. Okay, well done. If you have a free minute later, come by. Maybe help shoot some more. I did get some money for that. This might be a good point to stop, honestly. Yeah. This might be a good place to stop, honestly, since this has been about 40 minutes. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the adventures of Chore Boy. We'll finish running errands for the town later. See you in the next one.